Good evening, YouTube. All right, let's see. Let me watch for this other thing to start up. Y'all give me 1 second and I'll start talking. I got to mute. Let's see. There we go. We're all muted. We're ready to go. So I keep it on. I got a whole nother screen over here so I can watch to make sure it's not fuzzy or something's wrong with it. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So, all right. There we go. All right, guys. Let's see. Excuse me. My allergies are killing me. Let's see who we got here. Mr. Terry Landry. How are you doing, sir? Good to have you on. Terry, I did a video that's coming out Thursday, and I mentioned your name in it because I'm doing a catch and cook with some Tabasco sauce. Gotta like it. Stephen Askew, how you doing? You know what? Hold on. Let me highlight y'all's names. There we go. Terry Landry. Steven, hi, hello, everybody from Holly Springs, North Carolina. Smash a like button for Sarge. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Mr. Solomon, how are you doing? From one Sarge to another, buddy. Thanks for your service. I know we don't salute each other, but, you know, I can't stand at parade rest. So thanks for your service, my friend. Appreciate it. Miss Heidi Clark, how are you doing today? One of my moderators. Thank you so much for being on here. Thanks for doing what you do. Golly, you know what? Hold on. Speaking of moderators, I got to remember I was messing with that bot thing again, so he may pop up here, and I hope not. If he does, we're going to watch and see what happens. So last time I did this, Fishing with Fredo got put in timeout a whole bunch of times, and the whole reason I have that on there is just to put up little announcements here and there. So it was not supposed to moderate. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he won't show up. I don't remember if I activated or not. So if it did, but I think I know I took everything off of there. So, my back itches. All right, here we go. So I wanted to say that, Heidi. So I hope my moderators don't get upset that whatever he is, dark bot, night bot, whatever was on there. Guys, let me just tell you, tonight we're going to have a giveaway, a couple giveaways, and I'll show you what they are here in just a minute. So that one's mine. So I got to put that away. Oh man, I thought it was him right there, but it's not. That's a DK horse, dark horse, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not the bot. I think it's called Nightbot. Anyway, hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Mr. Andy, just lost my place. Mr. Andy Perry from Central Alabama. Man, I hope you guys are okay. I know y'all had some pretty big storms the other day. Hope everything's okay there. Misty Martin, Miss Crappie Cove. Y'all, anytime y'all deal with Crappie Cove, whether it be on the phone or through the website, that is Misty right there, taking care of you. And she is an awesome person. I love her to death. I didn't go live last week. I just had a lot going on, and she actually texted me saying, "Hey, you okay? Oh, I didn't see you on." So anyway, thank you, Misty. I appreciate it for being a friend also. Mark, how you doing? Pine Mills, Texas. Let's see. Robert Love, how you doing, buddy? Michael Lawrence, Greensboro, North Carolina. Mr. Scott Pace. All right. So I ordered, same thing. So I'll just show you one of them. Get up to the camera. All tied up custom jigs. Scott Pace. I ordered some of these the other day. Got them in day before yesterday, I believe. Pretty excited about these. Show one up close. See if I can. Whoo, they're slippery. Man, they even got little eyeballs on them. Look at that. See if I can. I just noticed that. I hadn't. Golly, it's not clear. It's got little eyeballs on them. So he makes these jigs. Man, they're slippery. I'm looking forward to using these things. I got a tournament this weekend. So he's got multiple colors. Y'all check him out on Facebook. All tied up custom jigs. So he's got a lot of different colors. These are the ones that kind of popped for me, and I wanted to give them a shot. So let's see what's going on. See how they work. They look good. Man, they got little eyeballs. I didn't even know that, Scott, until I just picked one up. That's pretty cool. Mark Williams, one of my moderators. He's also got a Facebook page, Crappie Killers. You go look at Crappie Killers. He's doing a lot of hand ties as well. So check him out as well. And thanks for what you do, Mark. Once again, if Mr. Nightbot pops up, y'all don't get mad. I see Fishing with Freddo's on there. Let's see. JoJo, how you doing? Sorry, guys. My allergies are killing me still. There's Fishing with Freddo. That dang robot can't stop me. I got to figure out. I don't even know how to get on that website, so I kind of hope he doesn't do anything to us tonight. I shut it down. Let's see. There's Fishing with Freddo again. I missed somebody. I know I saw. Oh, there it is. It's coming down. How you doing, Jeff? Good to have you on here. Hope everyone had a blessed week. Yes, I did. Hope you guys did as well. Mr. Cowboy Roy himself. Demetric Norwood. We are going fishing together soon. We're going to have a video with me and Demetric. And I'm going to let him show me how to fish. We've been trying to do this for a while, but it's just not happening. Something always happens between one of us. So, but we're going to make it happen. Looking forward to it. Mr. Buddy Crisco, how you doing? Good to see you on here, sir. William C. Good evening, sir. Sid Lewis. Okay, so here's the other man that is part of the giveaways. So Sid made me some more hand-tied jigs, and we will be giving these away tonight. He made me a special batch. I'm pretty excited about these too. I may have to just fish with all these things this weekend. I hope. Well, we'll see how the fishing goes. But so we got the Crappie Anglers of Texas. If you were in the East Texas area, I say East Texas. If you were in the Texas area, East Texas, North Texas, Crappie Anglers of Texas is out there, and they have tournaments monthly. So we have one at Lake Palestine this weekend, and it should be a good time. I think it starts at 6:30 that Saturday morning until 2:30, I believe. So me and my partner, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna try to hammer them, see what happens. Hopefully we can do good. I can't get on the lake till Thursday, I believe. Sorry, I was reading something. Till Thursday, because the lake's off limits. It's supposed to rain today, tomorrow, and Wednesday anyway. And plus my boat's going in the shop. I'm moving one of my grafts, and I don't have a jig big enough to cut a hole in the side of the boat. I really don't want to, so I'm gonna let them do it. But I'm moving my old 1022 Garmin that I took out of the front. I'm gonna move that to the rear, use it for the maps, and get rid of that Lowrance that I had. So, we'll see how that runs. I've never used the mapping on that, but I've heard they're really good. So hopefully it will work. Hardy Waltman, how you doing from Big Point, Mississippi? Good to have you on here. Slab Buster, how you doing, big man? Good to see you on here, brother. Yeah, William, good. I'm glad you said that. To all the mothers on here, happy Mother's Day. And hopefully none of y'all are identifying as mothers for the men. That was bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. Vabasser 1, how you doing? Good to have you on here. Scroll down on my little deal. Daniel Patty from Tyler, Texas. That's where I'm at too, brother. Good to have you on here. Let's see. Andy Perry says, we are good, only about 8 inches of rain in a few short hours. Lots of flooding. We got blessed with no damage. Some not so fortunate. That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome that you were fine. That whole system came through and was supposed to start right here in Tyler, but it started just east of us and went that direction. So yeah, we were very blessed on that as well. Let's see. How did I? Oh, William put up there twice. Mr. Rod Silman, how you doing? Afternoon from Lake Palestine. Rod, you going to be there Saturday? I hope so. I'm pretty sure you will. My two people I got to beat each time are Rod Silman and Steve Epperson. I don't beat them. It's just always a good thing to go for. Those look pretty cool. They really do, man. Those jigs. I wish this camera was better. I'm not paying for the 1080 video. I'm paying for the 720, and so I don't get as clear as a video here. So you can't see the eyes, but I'll try to put those in my video because, man, these little things are. Let me try one more time. See if I can hold this thing up. These are pretty cool. Let's try it again. I'm going to hold it. Can y'all see the little eyeballs on them? When you look at it that direction? There we go. Looking at my, well, let me get back over there. There we go. Well, shoot. I'm trying to use the background, but everything's backwards. There's an eyeball. That's pretty cool, man. I had no idea those were there. That's the first time I opened them. I just looked at them. So give that a shot. Jerry Parker, rough or tough fishing today off the dock. So I did a video this weekend. No, it will come out Thursday on basically old school fishing, not fishing with a live scope. I did have live scope out there at one point to show you guys what's underneath the dock. I was not on your side of the lake, Jerry. I was on the other. I mean, you're in the west. I was on the east side. And I'll tell you what. You know what? Let me just show you. See if I can pull it up. That dock was covered. Well, now my computer's going to want to sit there and think. It will come up in a minute, but I pulled live scope out to take a look at it, and it was covered up, guys. There were fish everywhere on there. I pulled out 4 of them from there. Did not have there we go. It's coming up now. Did not have a really good experience dock shooting because I'm not very good at it, and I'll be the first to tell you that. Let's see, no live scope. Let's see, live scope. All right, let me pause this. Well, where's the pause button? Here we go. All right, let me share my screen with you. All right, so this is, well, it just went away. There he goes. So this is under one of the docks. Look at that. Look at those crappie. It's amazing. I pulled 4 decent ones out of there. These guys were way back in under the dock. I was not able to get that far. All right, where's my screen? There we go. I was not able to get back that far. The water was literally above where the bottom of the dock was. There's just no way to even get underneath there. So I was having to shoot down the where the boat slips are. But yeah, they're in there. So yeah, just keep fishing them, Jerry. They're kind of, those fish are kind of everywhere right now. Mark said, just got back from picking up my boat. They just patched it, but no leaks. Awesome. Golly, guys, my nose is itching. I'm sorry. Slab Buster talking about the Alabama. Been flooding around here. I want to say congrats to my little buddy Wes Logan for winning the Bassmasters Elite on Neely Henry today. Sweet. Awesome. Congrats. Ricky Joe Davis, how are you doing? Good to have you on here. Guys, I'm sorry. My nose. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Let's see. Stephen Hawkins, how are you doing? Good to have you on. Mike Lewis, I'm winning them all. There you go, Mike. Mike, is this? Yeah, this is my friend Mike. I don't even think you fish crappie, do you? Yeah, you might though. I don't know. Let's see. Jeremy, let's see. What's up, Sarge? Hope all is well. Black Swamp of Ohio. Crappie are slow. Send us some southern warmth, brother. Let me tell you, I walked outside this afternoon. It was cold. It's been nice and warm, and it got cold this afternoon. So I don't know what that's going to do to this fishing. Oh, Slab, or not Slab, fishing with Fredo. Look, your buddy's here, Mr. Nightbot. He is on. So far, he has not attacked anybody that I can see. I'm looking. I'm watching. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to make a quick text, guys. All right. Let's see. Andy, the bot made his appearance. All right. All it is just supposed to pop up every once in a while and throw those codes out and remind y'all to hit the like button. So hit the like button if you would. I got 37 watching, 6 people hit likes. James says, I'm going to send those jigs out tomorrow. Hope you enjoy. I will, brother. Make sure you put in the jig deal, in the package, put your website on there as well, please. That way, when I get them, I can remember where they're going to, where the website is. So, let's see. I'm laughing at all you guys. All right. Hey, to the guy I just texted, let me, let's see. I'm going to send you a deal. Y'all hang in there for a second. Well, how did I do this? Oh, I remember how I did it. Hold on. Yeah, check your email. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I don't remember which one of these is the right one, so I'm going to send it to both. So we got a guy that might show up tonight, so I'm going to send him a link. All right. Scroll back through these things. Let's see, where was I? Fishing with Fredo, the old enemy, Nightbot. Rod said, yes, I'll be there. Good, buddy. I look forward to seeing you. I need a manicure. Let's see. Man, y'all are talking to each other. That's awesome. Not being able to dock shoot is like not being able to ride a bicycle. Well, let me tell you. When you don't have to dock shoot, golly, my nose, guys. I'm so sorry. When you don't have to dock shoot because all the fish are out in the middle of the lake, you don't have to dock shoot. So you don't need to ride a bicycle, I guess, if you have a car. You know what I mean? I'm going to get better at it. Just hang in there. Sid Lewis, he won't put you in timeout. If he does, y'all need to let me know because I think I fixed all that. Golly, why is my nose itching so bad? Scrolling down, let's see. Uh-oh, fast recovery, Andy. Hold on. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, from his ankle surgery. I know you were going to you're talking to Fredo, but start walking tomorrow. Still fishing when I can. Sit in in my Bill Dance chair, or my chair, Bill Dance style. Golly, guys, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. It's coming. Oh. Okay. I think we're back. Let's see. All right. Went from the east is a killer. Yeah, it is. SK, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you on here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, you used the AquaView today. There's still some males on the beds, not all the beds, but they are still. I hope they're not spooning. I hope they're spawning. Going along the bank at your point. Yes, sir. They are. They'll be doing that, but till I'd say June. They're still. I mean, I caught some the other day that are still black, just black old fish. So there's our Nightbot friend. What's up, Nightbot? Good. Your nose is itching like crazy too. Man, it's these my allergies, guys. My eyes for the last month. I mean, they just keep watering. It's like I'm crying. This rain kind of tears everything down, and then you wake up the next morning, it's quit raining, and my truck's still yellow. It's crazy. Stephen Hawkins is storming there. Really, I know it's coming our way, but we're supposed to get hammered tonight, and I know tomorrow. What's up, Angler Issues? How you doing? I hadn't seen you on here in a while. Thanks for being here. Great to have you. Let's see. Crappie Day fish on. How you doing? Allergies killing me in Missouri. All wet and rainy and cold all week. Yeah, man, it's been started raining here yesterday. We missed that whole big storm, like I said. But yeah, it's been kind of bad. Bud Crisco says, have you been happy with your battery pack for jump starting your boat? I have. What would I recommend? Let me look. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 1 second. It was about a year and a half ago when I bought it, and I've charged it once. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back to, let's see, 2020. I think is when I bought it. Let me look. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Man, I bought a lot of stuff. There it is. Let me just share my screen. Make it easy. All right, so this is the one that I bought. This I guess Auto, I don't know how you say it. Autotone. $86. Golly. All right, my guest is here. I'll bring him on in just a minute. $86, and guys, it is a lifesaver. I've used it. Man, I'll probably on my boat when I was having those battery issues. I probably used it about 4 or 5 times, and this one in particular will jump even a diesel engine. I've used it on my side-by-side, which has a blue top battery. Anybody who knows a blue top battery, when they go down to a certain point, you cannot recharge those things. So what I had to do was hook it up to a vehicle, run it for about 20 minutes, got enough juice in that thing to be able to. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me back up. I put this thing on there and just ran it for about 20 minutes, got enough juice in there to actually crank it. And then after that point, I was able to charge. But this thing is a lifesaver. This is what I would recommend for sure. So if you're looking for something like this, this one, yeah, it's still available. I thought at one point it wasn't, but it's small. If y'all watch my video, I got a video out there from last year when I put this in. So I bought this January 13th. So I probably did it sometime February, March when I did the video on this. It is amazing. I love it. So, all right, let me bring my guest in real quick and keep going through these things. Guys, if y'all have questions, now's the time to answer or ask them. So, this man needs no introduction. He's been on here before, but he is a legend in the crappie fishing world. People strive to be like this man. I can see him smiling back there. I'm going to have to turn my volume down just a tad bit when he gets in here. Okay, so let me bring him in here, Mr. SK. Can you hear me, sir?
What's going on, Chris? Yes, sir, I can.
Man,
Can
nothing
you hear me?
I hear you fine. I'm trying to make it to where I don't get feedback off of you.
Awesome.
I don't have headphones.
Hey, what? You know you fibbed to your watchers just now. I'm no legend.
Oh, dude, you're the legend, man. People want to be like SK. They want to be like
I don't
SK.
feel like a legend.
Man, you do some good fishing, brother. And
Well,
you got some good knowledge. So you got a show on Wednesday nights at what time?
9. Come on,
9
9 p.m.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere in there because I'm usually on the other one, Wired for Crappie, first, and then I come over to your channel as well.
Yeah.
And then I also see people watching both. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, man, good to have you on here. I've been trying to get him on here a couple weeks, and I never think about it until one time I had I guess about 3-4 weeks ago, I had somebody cancel the last minute, so I was trying to get him on there, and he couldn't do it. He was working still, and anyway, I keep trying to get a hold of him on like Monday nights at 7:50, just a few minutes before we go live. But anyway, what do you know, man? You've been fishing lately? How's everything going down there in the Houston area?
Of course, been fishing good.
What can you tell us? Water getting warm, getting cool, muddy. What do you see there in Houston?
Down home, we've had a lot of rain, so everything is off color or really muddy on Lake Houston. And the fish, I'm still catching fish shallow. Everybody thinks the spawn is over, but it's nowhere near. I'm still catching females that are bulging with eggs.
Yeah.
So the big thing is that I found is different light. Cloudy versus sun. I mean, they will shut off on a color in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've been having to change colors a lot, but once you find a pattern, a color pattern that they are after, they charge it, and they knock fire from it.
Yep.
So
what's been your successful color overall? I know you're changing a lot, but what's been your most successful color as of late?
I was on a itty bitty little 1.5 inch split tail in white, solid white, and an unpainted head. And this is when the rain first hit down here, and it first got muddy. Also, I've been doing really well on I don't have a hook to put that on. Hopefully you can see it in my hand. And that's a jig that we call turquoise, and it has a black tail. And what's crazy is I would never think that these colors, well, I knew that the white would do good, but a color like this, who would think that would do good in muddy water or off-colored water? Now, this past weekend, I'm just now tied some more of these. This one jig that I tied just a while ago, and it's a micro jig, and that's chartreuse green yellow, chartreuse green yellow, little micro jig. And another one that was really hot this weekend was just a gray with a little blue in it.
Mm.
So, and that's a weave hand tie. I mean, and it's been so color specific that these fish, I mean, you'll fish 30 minutes without a bite.
Wow.
And but then when you find that color, I mean, you can backtrack all the piles that you hit and they get bit on. Once you find that color that they're wanting to hit, they'll hit it.
They're there. Yeah. I'm finding, which I find this a lot, but I'm finding the unpainted heads seem to be, it was just like on this video I'm putting out Thursday, I went trolling on the bridge. And so, I do if you ever watch my stuff, I put 2 weights and then a 2-foot leader and then a jig. And so those weights are going in front. And I have had fish hit those weights more often than I can count. So the other day, and I had some of those, had a leader on both sides. It was a jig that had a leader on top and bottom. And I've run out of those. I think Bud Crisco was the one that sent those to me. I got to find those again. But the other day I just put a jig head, took one weight off, put a jig head on there. All of a sudden, doop, caught one on the weight.
Yep.
They're just
that grade, man. It performs a lot more often than a lot of people think, and it's just, man, it's not attractive to the human eye, but there's some about it. Those fish love it.
Oh yeah. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's rare that I take a fishing trip and don't drop that. A lot of people call it gray ghost, but I got a few different shades of it, and I just call it the old gray jig.
The old gray jig.
Yeah, it does really well. It's an awesome jig.
Awesome. So here's Slab Buster trying to be funny after I sneezed. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, where is that? Yeah, I do need to come back to Neely. Fire well, 100 inches of rain. Good night. Oh, yeah, I do need to get up there for sure. Where was that one you just did? You was trying to be funny. Well, I don't know where it went, but anyway, he's trying to tell me I had something on my mustache. Here it is. Oh, I was fishing with Fredo doing that. That dog. After I sneezed and I came back up, he's like, "Hey, you got something on your mustache."
I think I see the comment you're talking about with Slap Buster.
Yeah, well, it was Fishing with Fredo said it, but Slab's always, pulling my chain too. Let's see. Here's Ryan. How you doing? Hello again from Hideaway. Excited to hear about fishing. Had knee surgery Friday. Oh man. Yeah, I hope it wasn't too bad. Hopefully you'll be. I know I had knee surgery a year ago last August, and that was the best. I hate to say it, that was the best knee surgery I ever had, because I woke up in the middle of the night or the next morning, had to go to the restroom and just got up, and by the time I had 3 steps down, I realized, oh, I'm not supposed to be walking on this thing. And I used a crutch for a day, and hopefully yours will heal up that quick too. But yeah, you got a good little lake there at Hideaway to fish in as well. I don't know if there's any crappie in there. I know there's some good bass though. Kid Crappie, how you doing, buddy? Wife's allergies bothered her a lot today. Mine are bothering me some. Yeah, they're terrible, man. Let's see. Ken says Fork is still fishing weird. Front today had them sniffing, not biting. I want to come fish Palestine real soon, an hour away. I know, and that's the funny thing is I want to get to Fork all the time, but like, man, I'm 15 minutes from Palestine. I could be there quick, or I can drive an hour to get to Fork. I just don't know Fork enough to really get out there, because when it winds certain ways, man, it could be a killer. That place is like a forest. It's a national forest with water. It's crazy. Let's see. Go through here. Captain America, how you doing? God bless all the veterans this month and every month. Amen. Let's see. Bud says he just ordered one of those battery chargers. Hey, you keep a jump starting battery in your boat, SK?
I don't.
You don't?
No, I got 4 batteries in my boat. If I have trouble especially the cranking battery, I just use one of my other batteries. It disabled me, but it get me back to the ramp.
Got you. I had Fishing Ken had to rescue me once out in the middle of the lake after I beat him with a big fish, and then I turned around and said, "Hey man, can you jump me?" Yeah, he reminds me of that all the time. Let's see. Andy says, so there's another one. Genius is a good jumper. Yeah, man, I love those things. I don't just use them for the boat. I've used them for trucks. I've used them for everything. In fact, we a lot of times at church, we hadn't done it in a while. We keep one of those, just like I have in my boat. We keep one of those in my golf cart in case somebody needs a jump start in their vehicle. Brent Peters, how you doing, man? Good to see you on here. There's a night bot again. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through. Nice pairing. I hope you're talking about the two of us. Or maybe he's talking about, he's talking about your jigs, I bet, not us. Oh, well. Let's see. Just, man, I'm way back here. Hold on. Just scrolling through real quick. Jerry said he caught 3 today on the dock, loaded with eggs today. Yep. Probably, I'd say 2/3 of the ones I caught the other day had eggs. So this next video, guys, I'm doing a catch and cook, and it should be good. I'm doing my Cajun style catch and cook. It's not very long. The video is long because I did dock shooting, I did bridge trolling, and then clean one on video, and that was it. And then started cooking. So it's I'm trying to keep them under 15 minutes, the videos, but it went a little bit longer than that. But hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I know I sure enjoyed eating it.
Chris, it's funny you mentioned that. I brought 6 unfilleted crappie up here that I planned on doing a clean and cook on this week if I get time. But I've had several people ask me about doing that. They seem to be very interested in how we clean and how we cook crappie. Yeah.
Yep. I know. I agree. Those videos seem to be going good for a lot of people.
Right.
There's so many different ways to cook crappie.
Yep. You can't go wrong. I mean, I bake them, I blacken, fry. You just can't go wrong.
I know. But the older I get, I can't, for some reason, after about 3 or 4 pieces of fried fish, I'm done, man. I just feel like I'm a grease ball. I don't know. Something about getting old.
I'm real big on that blackening right now.
Yeah, I do. I like that blackening. In fact, I saw my blackening seasoning the other day. Like, man, I need to get in there and do some of that.
What color's been working for you, Chris?
Hold on 1 second. Let me go on YouTube and watch a crappie video 90% of the time. Oh, SK has watched it.
Yes, that's what I was laughing about a while
ago. You're right. I've got on someone's like, oh man, I've never heard of this guy. And there's a comment by SK on there. For me, and I wish I had, I got a picture of one. Hold on. God dog it, I closed it already. This seems to be my go-to. It's a black and a light blue. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show it to you. I'll pull it up on the screen. They're in my boat right now, and my boat is about to go into surgery. So, let's see. View large icons. Here we go. Share my screen again. Share. Boom. There we go. All right. If you can see that. So that one's kind of a dark blue head, black body, and then that light blue feather tail. Mm-hmm. And at Palestine, they hammered that.
Is the water off color? What condition is the water in?
It's a little bit off color right now. It's not too bad. It's a little more stained than normal, but even in normal water conditions, that thing just it something about it, man. I don't know what it is. They love it. They love it. That's what I was dock shooting with, and I caught 4 on one dock, just boom, boom, boom. They're hammering that one, and I'm still using the The blue and chartreuse, I think, is probably my favorite by Bonehead, the Palestine special. And then also see if I have one here. I think I may. Yep, I got one. The glow baits. Well, maybe I don't. I feel them in the bag. Here, let me get rid of the stop screen. These glow baits are amazing. Those fish are tearing them up.
What's that? About a 2-inch?
Now this is a little bit longer. Let me see if I have the actual stump bug in here. Let me just empty this bag. I don't. But you know what? I'll give that away too. The stump bug is about. it's a little shorter. Pull one of these out. So, yes, that's about a 2-inch bait. The stump bug is going to be probably about like that. Say just a little over an inch. And the great thing with that is during the summer, I'll cut the legs off. So it's got 2 legs and a tail in the middle.
Yeah.
And I can pull those legs off and shorten it, and they won't look at it with the legs on. Then you go back and do it, and man, they'll tear it up with no legs.
Yeah, it's amazing that little small changes like that is the difference between catching or not. I mean, it's just crazy how those fish are. They can be very, very particular about what they eat.
I agree. Let's see. Scroll through these. Let's see. Slab Buster, I blame you. Goes, you blamed me. He said, "Come see me. I'll fish anytime." That's the way to do it. You got to fish anytime. Lance, here's a good question. Y'all ever fish in Colorado? You ever fish in Colorado?
I haven't. No, I don't have the privilege of traveling just yet. So
I have not either, but I will be at Grand Lake in Colorado this summer. Don't know if there's any crappie in that lake. Haven't looked into that, but we've got a little cabin rented, my family. So we're going to go up there, and it's supposed to be a beautiful lake. It's up kind of near about probably an hour from Estes Park up in the mountains. So I have no idea if there's any crappie in that lake. I don't know what kind of fish are in that lake, but we got a little boat out there. If I get my live scope, I'm trying to get a portable live scope working. So I'm moving my 1022 to the rear. That's why my boat's going to surgery tomorrow. It's getting the wires run through there. And I'm thinking about buying another transducer so I can have a portable unit. If I do that, I'm going to take that with me. And I have some live scope over there, so at least I can see what's down there. We'll see.
Makes it a lot faster getting on them.
It is, especially when you don't even know what kind of fish are in the lake, you know?
Yeah.
I do need to look at that and research that before we get up there. Ryan says, first day of February, I caught over 18, 15 inches. Wow. Caught 2 that were 18. Really? Are those bass, Ryan, or crappie? If they're crappie, I may have to buy a place out there. Okay. Jerry says, ask SK about dock shooting. Do you dock shoot at SK?
Very rarely. There are a couple docks that I'll pitch a jig under, but I hate losing jigs. And there's just always stuff cross members or beams or something up under that I get stacked on. I can't stand getting hung up.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I know that the fish hold on them very well. A lot of people do really well up under those docks, but it's just not one of my go-to things.
Yep. I got a brand new jig that went in the water one time sitting on a guy's boat dock right now.
That's what I'm talking about right
there. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I didn't want to get out on the dock and get it, so I just pulled it, hoping it would stretch out, but I forgot I was using a very light wire or light string. Cat, go. Sorry, my cat's up here. It just popped it real quick. But Kip says, come up here. We'll use my new to me ride. Hey, Kip, we need to do it again for sure. Here's a good comment from Nightbot. I'm sorry, you missed the last time I was on. This is a thing I installed, kind of like a moderator, but I didn't need it to moderate. The problem was anytime anybody put an emoji in, it would tell them, it would put them in timeout for like 2 minutes.
Wow.
And Fishing with Fredo was, and I couldn't see it over here, but when I was watching the channel on my other screen, the actual show, it was showing up there, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. But somebody had to text me and tell me to turn it off during the middle of the show because Fredo was about to like get banned from my channel. Didn't know how to use it. I just kind of put it in there to make announcements every once in a while. So Angler Issues was talking about the two of us is a good pairing. So thank you.
Yeah, we hadn't fished together yet, but I'm looking forward to it one day. It happening. So
it's gonna happen, brother. In fact, I need to get to Lake Conroe.
Yeah,
that's one of my places, and I know you're not too far from that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I fished it this past weekend.
Did you?
So,
did good?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, we need to get there and make a video for sure.
Yeah.
Brent says my Axis mount showed up yesterday. So he's one of my warriors, and we took him out Axis hunting and got him their Axis. And mine, I wonder if I can show y'all. Let me see if I can move my camera real quick. I just got mine in. Let's see. There we go. Just got mine hung up on the wall.
Oh, that's nice.
Man, my voice. Sorry. I shot that thing from 604 yards.
What?
Yeah. And actually, I took it down. Didn't get it all the way dispatched. And when I got down there to take care of it, I realized there was another one. I shot two, an Axis doe also and a buck.
Wow.
604 yards on a low fence. I was just I was waiting for the guys to get out there. And my buddy said, hey, those things, every one of them are game. Go out there and hunt. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So
that's well, at least you had some extra steaks, I bet.
Well, no, because I gave them away. I gave all the meat away to the guys. So I didn't get to bring any home, but hopefully I'll go do that and get to bring some home sometime soon. Cool. Let's see. Here's Lance talking about Colorado, about trout fishing in the mountains. You know, that would be kind of fun. Didn't think about that. Okay, air fryer. I do not use it. Well, actually, I've used an air fryer once. Have you done that, SK?
I haven't. No, I have a brand new one, and I just don't like how small they are. It's for personal use. You probably can get away with it without it taking forever, but to cook for a family, which is what I usually, during the week I'm up here by myself, but
right,
on the weekends it just takes too much time. They need to make those things a lot bigger than what they are, and then I'd be able to use them.
Yeah. Well, you know what you need to do is bring one up there with you to work.
I thought about it. Yeah.
And do a catch and cook.
Yeah.
Video on that. I've never tried it. I've used mine. I've got one, and I made French fries in it. And because it had no grease, the salt wouldn't stick to it. Wow. I didn't think about that, so I needed to salt them before I put them in there. And I just haven't used it again, but I need to. Man, hold on. I just lost my place again. Where was that? Oh, way up there. Golly, I'm way up. I'm way behind. Man, I'm pulling an SK right now. He was on his show the other night. I got on. I texted him and said, "Man, you're way behind, bro." And I'm just messing with him. Okay, here's a good question for you. This is for both of us. What would you say are the top 3 lakes as of today in Texas?
Well, Fork would be my number one. And there are just several others that I haven't fished, but would love to. I have the lakes that I fished. Conroe ranks up there pretty high too. I mean, it's a high numbers lake. Got good quality fish. A lot of black crappie, really thick black
Mm.
crappie. And third lake, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to put my jig in, and I'm gonna, if it has crappie in it, I'm gonna find them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of I'm based on what I fish, but I'd say Fork, Palestine, and Pines personally. Just
Yeah.
I mean, I fish those. I know where they are.
Yeah, I've heard Palestine is really good. I just never had time to get there.
Well, when you do, let me know. We'll go out and we'll fish it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are be my fish. PFG Fishing, how you doing from Reelfoot Lake? You don't live there, so you must be fishing there. If you're fishing there, I don't think you live there. If you're fishing there, you need to go make sure you eat at Boyette's and tell Chad that you know Chris Gill or Sarge. You're not going to get a discount, but at least say hi. Good to have you on here, brother. Y'all check his channel out as well. Let's see. Sid Lewis says gold dust works good as well. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You or one of your friends has a gold dust, don't they? Don't you, SK?
Yeah.
Or something,
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah. It's that little jig there.
Got you. Okay. One of y'all ties, I was watching tonight, one of y'all tied a kind of a golden black jig. Man, I can't remember what it was.
Black.
It looked golden black on my screen anyway. I don't remember.
Was it on my live?
Yeah.
Was it on my live? It may have been Kim Barnett.
Okay.
I think that was black and pink. I think he did a black and pink, that weave. Is that what you're talking about? That
no,
weave?
he just showed it up there real quick, and it's like, man, I like that one. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look, see what it was, and show it. Take a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, those black tails have been really. I mean, you know, the guy that I have pouring them, you know, he was skeptical when I first started. I said, man, black tails work really good for me. And so I had him pour some baits, and it's amazing. At times that, you know, even on hand ties, a black tail works really good at times.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've seen this little. Let me show you this jig. And I know that, you know, here lately, man, this wind has just been crazy. And that is a 5/16 head.
Wow.
On a number 4 hook, and that bait is only 1.5 inches long.
Really?
And those fish absolutely. And how would not, if the wind's not up, I can't make them bite it. But if I'm fishing in an area where the wind is cranking, waves are crashing, this bait has been doing a really good job. And that's just a little 1.5 inches. You know, it has a split tail on it.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Fork, black tail, and that big old head and that little jig, it's been doing really good for me.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I fished 1/8 ounce. I mean, a lot of people jump down to smaller sizes, and I don't do that often. I probably have 40 jigs on my jig heads on my boat that are less than 1/8 ounce, and that's it.
Huh.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
I think the main reason, if they get real finicky, I change. But the main reason is I do put a slip weight on top so that I can see it on live scope. And if my weight falls faster than my jig, it gets tangled up.
Right.
So I keep with a 1/8 ounce on both places. I don't know. But I hadn't had any trouble catching fish with them, but I guarantee if I would start changing to a smaller one.
Yeah. Well, you tying directly to braid?
Sometimes I do. I've just kind of stayed with mono lately.
Oh, really? Okay.
In all honesty, yeah. I've the braid for me, and maybe it's because of the way I'm vertical jigging. I'll sit there and watch it come out of the line, or watch it while I'm reeling in, and I'll see frayed spots in there. and I should probably change it. I think about it. I need to change my line, and then all of a sudden I catch a fish and it snaps, and I was like, "Well, I'm
Wow.
changing now."
Yeah.
Just you don't have to change the whole line, but I don't know, man. I've just I have a lot of tangles with braid, especially on a 12-foot rod,
Hmm.
and
What brand are you using?
I've got I've got a couple different ones. I got bonehead braid. I've got I don't remember the name of it. Something I bought at Walmart, basically. Um, I probably need to experiment with it more.
Yeah,
Um,
because I prefer the that's I've never used Bonehead, but uh, if you don't mind me mentioning, I'll give you some brands that I use that seem to that they're stiffer uh, braid, and they do really well. And I know exactly what you're talking about, especially if it tangles around the tip of your rod, and it's almost
mhm.
impossible. You almost have to cut your line
Yeah,
to get that thing untangled. But
yeah.
I've been a big fan of Berkeley Fireline. Uh,
Okay.
it's not worth anything to cast, but for vertical jigging, it works really well. And I recently started using some of the K9 braid, and also Mad Fishing is coming out with. It's not available to the public yet, but I've had the opportunity to use some samples, and it's really good also.
Yeah, I need to try it again. I had all my lines rigged with braid at one point,
Yeah.
and so what I do is I do braid, and I just got a text, so I answer the question from the text. But I would do braid. I'll put a slip weight on there, and then I put a uh, not a swivel, but I guess it is a swivel. A hole on both sides, swivel kind of
Hmm.
hole.
Yeah.
And then I tie a mono to it with a leader, and that's where my jig goes.
Yeah.
And what it does, it allows me to be able to see when, especially when there's a bunch of fish. If I'm fishing a brush pile or I'm fishing, especially like now this time of year, if you're like me, I know you use live scope periodically. You get down there and you see fish. There may be 10 fish in there, but there's about 100,000 shad
Right.
in there. It looks like a nuclear bomb went off.
Hmm.
And so when I have two big bright things moving in conjunction with each other,
Yeah. You
it's
know
a
where your
lot
bait
easier
is.
to find than just
Yeah.
one jig moving back and forth. So hopefully that answered your question to my friend. I don't know if he wanted to be named, so I'm not going to name him. But he's watching. So yeah, anyway, I need to get back to doing some braid. In fact, I've got a tournament this weekend. I'll probably uh, load one of each rod with braid. I like it, but at the same time, there's things about it I don't.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. The
tangling
increased
mainly.
sensitivity. Yeah. Yeah. The increased sensitivity of braid, though, man, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I went through the same deal, years ago, and just used bought several different kinds. Go to the store, just feel it, the different brands, and
Hmm.
you know the Berkeley Fireline is the one that I first started using, and it
Okay.
almost eliminated the line twist.
Really.
If how I can explain how good it is. There are certain times that I'll fish, 20, 25 foot deep. And as you know, I don't reel. Once I find that depth, I'll strip that line up like I'm using a fly rod. And there'll be a ball of line on the floor. And once I get that fish off, drop my jig back down there, it is absolutely tangle free. It's so stiff that it don't. I mean, it's not too stiff. It's too
Right.
stiff to cast, but it's not too stiff to vertical jig with.
What poundage are you using?
14 pound.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm using 12 now, and I was one of my friends was telling me about that he went up to 20, and he said he didn't get the line tangle. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a sweet spot right there. Also, is a 14.
Right.
That may be a game changer there as well. Um,
Hmm.
huh. I'll definitely have to check that. So I need to do something. I mean, this. I've not had any problem with mono personally. Um, I'm still catching fish. My biggest problem, I think, is hooks. I cannot keep a fish on with a like these right here. This is a perfect one of our giveaways. I am a sickle hook fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any pliers to hold it up with, but that's, let's see, a nice little sickle hook. I like those. I don't lose fish with them. When I have just a normal round hook, man, those suckers come off. But it could be a line too, given.
Right.
There is a lot of give in mono. So
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to boat flip them, with about a 10-foot piece of line out, there's going to be a lot of stuff in there. All right, let's see. Okay, I saw a comment that I wanted to say. I gotta catch up with these. Mark Williams. So yeah, they do have a guide. This is a different Grand Lake. That Grand Lake is in Oklahoma, because I watch him. He has a YouTube channel as well. This is Grand Lake in Colorado that I'm talking about. Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of y'all are. That's who it is. Paul Potter. Let me scroll down here and try to catch up to some of these things. Here's a good question from Brent. Not sure if I already asked, but do you use crappie nibbles, scent balls, and if yes, when or what conditions? SK?
They're going to be in my crappie nibbles. Going to be in my boat every trip.
Yeah,
they definitely help entice that fish to bite, without a doubt, no questions.
So that's a very good question, because SK and I think, are two different sides of this scent category, because I see you slapping the jig with the fish scent, or with the fish for the scent. And for me, I don't know. I use crappie nibbles. I don't know if it's a scent issue or if it changes the profile of the jig. And I say that because I can drop a jig in and be 4 feet away from fish, and they don't do a dang thing. Pull it back up, I'll put a crappie nibble on, drop it in the same place, and they will shoot out for it. I guarantee you they hadn't had time to smell that thing. You know what I mean? Or to taste it. So yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that you're wrong by any means.
Yeah, it could be the color. I mean, it just could be that added color. I just know it helps.
Yeah. Well, and I think the hook's not being seen as much. And when you put something like, I'll put 2 of them above my jig, and it just changes that profile, and boom, they go in for it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the answer. So both of us use crappie nibbles. I don't use scent balls, but I do use crappie nibbles.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Keith, there's some good information. So fish Pueblo Reservoir have big slabs, not abundant though. No crappie in Grand Lake. Dadgummit.
Wow.
Fished there many times, rainbows, browns, and lake trout. Well, that's good to know. I need to figure out how to fish for those. I didn't figure there'd be any crappie in there, because this lake is like up on top of a mountain. I mean, it's way up there, and it's deep. So I didn't think there'd be any, but I was hoping. So anyway, good. That's good information, Keith. Thank you so much. I think Heidi said her son lives in Colorado. Yeah, there it is. Colorado Springs. He fly fishes. Guess I'm gonna have to learn how to fly fish. Something about that fly fishing, man. You know what's up there? Bears. I have a friend of mine, one of my old managers. He was out fly fishing, and another manager kept taking pictures of him. And when they got back, he's like, "Why'd you take so many pictures?" He goes, "Well, look." And there's this bear standing up behind him. Never saw it. Didn't know. His friend didn't tell him. He's just like, "Hey, that's some good pictures to be taken."
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna do that with no. Whew, me and bears, they can stay.
Yeah,
they can stay. PFG Fishing said next weekend. So are you going to Real Foot next weekend, or are you going to Boyette's next weekend? Make sure you go to Boyette's if you're going. Great place to eat. Let's see. Solomon loves his portable live scope. I'm the same way. When I get mine, I love watching those. It's a pretty cool thing. My father-in-law has a little pond It's a community pond, a neighborhood pond. You cannot put a boat with a motor in there. You can put a trolling motor. That's it. So I can't bring my live scope. So I want to definitely get out there with that. So I know I've dropped a bunch of crappie in that lake. For the first year, I caught, every time I catch crappie, I'd keep them and bring them. And it's legal to do that because it's a private pond. It's not one run by the state. And so I just dropped the crappie in there. But now that I know a little bit more about crappie as far as what size, I was dropping big ones in there. I need to drop some smaller ones in there too, for sure, for the spawning aspect of it. But let's see. Here's one that'd be awesome seeing the two of us fish together. I think it'd be fun. I'd hate to show him up though, I'm sure that wouldn't happen.
I'm open to learn.
Hey, look at this. Here's a good one. I use my air fryer to heat my jigs for powder coating.
Cool.
That's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, I've heard of people even putting them in their toaster oven to get them all heated up.
I've seen that one. Got a friend of mine that does it. That's how he does them.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 bucket list lakes: Lake of the Pines, Santee Cooper, and St. John's River. And a stop at Grenada too. That's definitely, I want to go to Grenada. Bad. I've just said it before. I've tried twice now. And every time I'm leaving Reelfoot Lake, about to head down there, it's about 25-mile-an-hour wind.
That wind's been pretty tough here lately.
Yeah, it really has. Here's one from Making Waves: Lake of the Pines, Fork, and Tawakoni, then Palestine. See, I've never fished Tawakoni for crappie. I've heard a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
So
I fished it. It's a high numbers lake.
Is it?
Yeah. A lot of crappie in that lake.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling through these guys because I'm way behind. Dave Davis. Hey, everybody. Hope y'all are hooking up a ton. It's amazing to have one pro celebrity on it at the same time. Let's see. Wait. There it is. No, that's not it either. There we go. Everything's backwards.
Nowhere near a pro, I promise you.
Yeah, me neither. But thank you, Dave. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Uncle Bill's Crappie Attitude, how you doing? Good to have you on. Y'all make sure you check his channel out as well. Sunfish Assassin, how you doing? Scrolling through, guys. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch a bunch. Here we go. Sarge, I can give you some tricks on catching big lake trout when you go to Colorado. All right. Hey, look, send me an email right there. sleepwiththerealtv@gmail.com, and give me contact information so I get a hold of you, and we will talk for sure. Leave it up just for a second. You know what? Yeah, let me go and shut it down. Hopefully you got that. If you didn't ask, I'll put it back up. Ah, man. There we go. Well, you know what? I could. Here, let me just put it back up. All right. It's down there. Okay. Let's see. K9. You ever use K9? SK?
Yeah. Okay. See the hat?
Oh, that's a stupid question, isn't it? I've got some. I think it's in my boat. It's on. I've got 6-pound K9 for when I was dock shooting in Tennessee. I hadn't tried any others. But yeah, I need to get out there and start messing with a line.
I'll tell you another good line. If you like mono, it's not a well-known company, but that slime line does really well too. It has
does.
low memory. Yeah. Have you used it?
I've used it, and that stuff is strong, man. I've cut my hand trying to break it.
Yep.
I don't know. I
And
need to
have,
get more versed in the line because
yeah,
I just haven't had any problems with it except for the tangles with the braid. And I switched, and everybody was switching, so I said, "Hey, let me go try this." And now I will tell you one thing I like about the braid. One thing I love about the braid, to be exact, when you're fishing with live scope. So I think the braid will hold air in it.
You can
So
see it.
when you pop it out, you actually see the line, and it kind of gives you a little more reference.
Right.
I do like that. Definitely. Anyway, George Hamby, how you doing? I'm doing well, sir. Hope you are as well. Let's see. Here we go. Slab says, heard canine braid is good. I hadn't tried it yet. All right, guys, I got to catch up. Alan Outdoors, man, how you doing? I hadn't seen you in a while. Made one of my live streams. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. If you Slab, if you see or Slab, SK, if you see something, let me know.
Well, there's a question from I seen a while ago. Sort of lost it now. He was asking what size head I had on that little bait a while ago, and
Okay.
it's a 5/16 ounce. He was asking was it an 1/8 ounce, but no, that's a big old 5/16.
Okay.
You can see that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I was like, whoa, that's kind of
Yeah,
large.
it's a heavy jig. Yeah, but it works really well. I'm talking 20, 25 mile an hour wind. You still can keep tension on that thing.
That's a saltwater head right there, brother.
Yeah, drop it out there and just hit them in the head. You can pull them out of there.
Let's see. Fishing with Fredo. Here's a little. I saw SK in there, so I'm going to read. I don't know what it says. Between SK and my father-in-law and my wife, I finally started using crappie nibbles.
Yep.
There we go. Yes, sir. I like them. Once again, I still don't know if it's a scent thing, but
yeah.
Anyway.
I know
Slab said,
it's a catching thing.
it's a catching thing. It works.
Yep.
They bite, so I use it. That's the way I feel. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna catch up to some of these things, but let me go ahead and okay, guys. Here, you know what? Here, no, I'm gonna let me catch up. Then I'm gonna start giving some stuff away real quick because we've been on for an hour, 12 minutes just chatting. Let's see. Let's see. George Hamby. Oh, I saw that. That was a question you were looking for a while ago. I think is that what you were the one you saw?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. That's how far I am down below. Terry Landry. Yes, we need to go to Grenada. I got to fish with you anyway. Let's see. Power Pro braid is what I've been using. Good line. Larry says crappie nibbles make a difference for me as well. I agree. Okay, I think I've caught up here, and guys, I know I've missed some of these questions. Some of y'all are talking to each other, which is fine. I love it. So I got 4 things to give away. So here's what we're gonna do. We got 38 watching right now. We kind of went down a little bit, but SK, do you have a pen and paper handy?
Sure. What you need?
I want you to write down a number between 1 and 40. Now, here's the rules. Don't post anything yet. Wait till I say go. Everybody gets to post one number. Do not do 5 numbers. Do not just keep throwing numbers out. One number between 1 and 40. And I'm going to use this random generator over here. So,
I'm good.
All right, guys. Where's my phone? I'm going to do it for 45 seconds when I say go. Clock, timer. No, not 45 minutes. Hold on, 45 seconds. All right, ready, set, and go. All right, throw one number out. One number per person. What I say, 1 and 40? Yeah. This way we find I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time doing this. Oh, almost took myself offline. Trying to get to the share screen. You know what? I'm doing two different things here. I don't need this random generator right now. You've got a number already assigned. So if you see that number, SK, tell me.
I haven't seen the exact number, but there's one that's really close.
10. Okay, so I don't need to be doing it this way because I was going my way originally. So you hadn't seen the exact number yet?
No.
All right. Well, guys, just start posting numbers then until we find SK's number. Just keep going. I'm sorry. I was doing it the way I was going to do by myself. I'd say show it to me, but you can't do that without showing everybody else.
Well, I don't want to get behind on the numbers. I was going to tell you I'd send it to you in a private chat. That way we can both. I'll do that right now.
I'll just keep for now for this one. Then I'll do it the other way so it makes it faster.
Okay. If you check your private chat, you'll see it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let me go back and start looking.
Because when they start posting several numbers, man, it gets really tough to
get
the first one. It's always better to have two people, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll do this a different way in this next one. Golly, I still hadn't seen it.
No. There's one that's really, really close.
There's
and
two.
Just under.
One, two, three. There's another one. Oh, I see it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I see it too right now.
Wait, I just lost it though. Okay,
sure
everybody stop. Everybody stop. I know who posted it. I just can't see it now.
Yeah, 917 is the first one I see.
Yeah, mine's going to be a little bit off on there. Dadgummit, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Is that the one you saw?
Yep.
Okay, Angler Issues. Number 31. Show us your number, SK. So we see it. There we go. All right. So, Angler Issues, if you will send me, and I didn't tell you what we're going for. So this is a pack of jigs by Sid Lewis. There we go.
Oh, really? I didn't know Sid, Ty.
He did. Sid made all these.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
So, all right. So let me write this down. I'll put your name on there. So, Angler Issues, if you will send me an email with your address and make sure you put the name Angler Issue in there so that I know who you are when I get the email. The email is right there. Okay. All right. This time, what we're going to do, I'm going to use a random generator. It's a lot faster that way. So we're not going to be here all night. So I'm going to pull this. How many people do we have watching still? We may have lost some. 41 watching now. All right. So let's do a number between 1 and, let's just say 1 and 50. And the closest number without going over is going to be the winner. Okay. I'm going to do this for 45 seconds. And don't go yet. Let me get my trusty thingamajigger up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 45 seconds, number between 1 and 50. I'm going to use a random generator on this. Go ahead and pull that sucker up. $30 seconds. The beauty of this is not either one of us know.
Mm-hmm. So So does it pull the number out of the chat, or do you have to pick the number?
Have to pick. I'll show you in just 1 second. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Everybody stop. And I'm just going to put end right here. This is the last. There we go. Well, there we go. Okay. So I got number 1 and 50 right here on the random generator. So I'm going to hit this 3 times. Make sure it's cleared. So the first time we get a 40. That doesn't count. Second time we get a 39. Let's generate one more time. We got a 35. So let's see. Andy Perry is at 36. Let me start from the top. I need to go. Okay, here we go. So what I'm looking for, 35. Oh. Okay, Andy Perry got 35. I didn't say the rules again. I'm sorry. But I think he's the only 35 in here. Make sure. Yep, I don't see any more 35s. Okay, so Andy Perry, send me a message. sleepattherealtv@gmail.com. And you will get one of these packs. I got to find it real quick. All right, guys, we got 2 more to give away. Let me write your name on here. Now, here's the rules. I said it the first time, but I didn't repeat it. 1 number per person, guys. There we go. Make sure you send me your address and your screen name so I know who you are. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm writing. Start now. Go. 1 number per person. 1 through 50. Closest one to get it without going over is a winner. 34 seconds. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
These could be yours, guys. With the
I
right
ought to
number.
be entering some numbers in.
You ought to. You're on there. You're not over here. You can't cheat, so go for it. Put a number in.
No, I'm good. There's some good looking jigs though.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. End. All right. Type an end right there. So the number, we'll go ahead and do it twice. Third time will be the winner. Man, this is kind of stuck in the 30s here. Okay, hold on. There it goes. 12. Okay, here we go. I was just making sure. We're gonna do it one more time, guys. 39. Went back to the 30s. So let me scroll back up here. And got a 39 or something without going over. 38. Wow. I didn't even see one close.
You got at 923 I speed and excess is at 33 is the closest that I've seen.
I'm looking back up there. 33. See, my time's going to be off a little bit than yours.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah, right here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's the winner. So make sure you send me. Let me write your name down real quick on this set of jigs. ISPDNXS. All right. Got your name on them. So send me at that email address. Send me your mailing address and your screen name. All right. You know what? I'm gonna save these bonehead ones for next week. I say that. Let me look. We'll do it one more time. All right, guys. For the bonehead baits, Let me look. One number per person. Oh, wait. Somebody said Fredo. Wait, what's my number here? Where's my random generator? Oh. Somebody said Fredo had 35, but I don't see that on there. Oh, he does.
He does. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just
You know what, Fredo, I missed you, so I'm going to give you these bonehead baits. All right. So just you got my phone number. Text me your info, and I'll send you these. We'll just make it easy that way. Since I overlooked you, can't take one away from somebody. All right. Well, that's all we got for that. No more giveaways tonight. Let me write Fredo in there, so I don't wind up using these things. I've done that on accident. I had to go back and buy more. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think these are the ones I was giving away. All right, guys. SK, you got anything before we close up here, bud?
No, just go fishing when you can, and don't be afraid to make changes
Definitely.
or move.
Is this your favorite time of year for fishing?
I hate the spawn. It's my least favorite time because the fish, they're there one day and the next couple hours they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer my favorite time is summer.
Really?
Yeah, they're more predictable then.
See, for me, it's coming into my favorite time because I can catch them in the shallows. I can catch them in the 10, 12-foot staging areas. I can catch them in the 20-foot staging areas. They're everywhere. They're back on the docks. Yeah. They're back on the bridges. And it seems that I'm catching not only crappie, but especially on a 12-foot pole, you light into a 4 or 5 pound bass or a hybrid, and you got to fight on. You know what I mean? Yep. I just love this time of year personally. I do like summertime, and the reason I like summertime is there's not a dang person stupid enough to be in the lake but us.
Yeah,
because it's 180 degrees
exactly
out there, no wind, and then you get hit with the boaters.
You got to get out there early. Those wake boats and jet skis and
they
are coming. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I fish year round. I enjoy it, regardless of the season I go.
Yeah.
So it's fun putting the work in, figuring them out, either way. But it's a lot less work to get on them, even in the wintertime. Winter they once they pick an area, they pretty much locked on it.
Oh yeah. I know at Palestine, I'm still learning new places in the wintertime. I fished a tournament back in trying to remember when that was. November timeframe, I guess it was. And I saw people fishing a spot that I never even thought about. And then they all scattered. So I'm like, well, let me run over there because I'm not having any luck where I'm at. Went over there and it was deep and there were trees that I had no idea were there. Started catching fish.
Yeah.
Big old trees. And, I joked around earlier about Lake Fork being like a national forest with water. But it is. I hate to say Palestine's that way too in many areas. You got boat lanes. They're not marked like it is at Fork because they're not as narrow. But if you don't know where you're going at Palestine, you're going to wind up hitting something.
Right. That's about the way Conroe is too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, on a couple of the maps that I've seen, where they have a creek channel that it's right in the middle of the trees, and they call that area the jungle on the north end of the lake. And you can run it, but you have to know where you're going.
Yeah.
And one other thing that I'll mention too is be everybody to get on the lake, man. Wear your life vest. This past Friday, we had 2 end up in the water that couldn't swim and drowned. And then Sunday, we had, I think it was 2 more Sunday down here. And a lot of people don't understand you have to really pay attention to the winds. That's going to dictate where you put in it on a lake and the area you're going to be able to boat safely. 20, 25 mile an hour winds, it makes it really rough out there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
where your
Yeah,
life
you
is.
definitely. I agree with that. Look at your winds, especially on a lake you don't know, and find a boat ramp close. I do that at Palestine. We've got 5 or 6 ramps, but I use 2 mainly, and I look at the wind. I figure out which way it's going and which ramp I have to do the least amount of rough water traveling on. You know,
Yep.
when it's not bad, the other day it's not bad. It wasn't bad, and I just put in. I said I don't care about driving across the lake because I wanted to fish a whole bunch of spots. You know what I just thought about? Oh, 2 things. Y'all see the little ticker at the bottom? Pawpaw's jerky. Woo! This is some good stuff, guys. I think I ordered 8 packs. I've been out for a while. I love this jerky. But let me show y'all the new arsenal to Asleep at the Reel. And in this next video, I have a piece that came from it. The drone.
Oh, nice.
I do it this way first. This little thing is so light, and it shoots great video.
Is that a DJI?
It's a DJI Mini 2.
Cool.
And it is so light. I mean, I can balance it on my finger. I mean, it's just very easy to control. It's a little hard to fish and fly at the same time, I've noticed.
Yeah.
But I did get a video. Well, actually, I didn't get the video. I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. I flew it out, turned it around, and had it coming at me. And I was using my toe to make it go slowly. And I forgot to hit the record button. Wow. I didn't realize that until I got home.
Yeah, those DJIs, they have a few. I forget the exact terminology of them, but they'll loop around you. They'll do different things and keep you focused on screen.
Yeah, I've got another one. I've got a big one. It's a big one. The Phantom 4. I got that over there, but I mean that case is huge. It's like a suitcase.
Yeah,
I don't take it out there on the lake just because if I do, there's no room. There's no room for gear. But this little video, or this little thing is amazing. Flopping Crappie uses it, and I saw some of his footage, and I saw the drone. I was like, man, I'm getting one of those. So I've been wanting a small one, and it's in this little case.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
batteries.
I got the DJI Alpine Mavic.
Okay.
I rarely take it. I got a little DJI Spark that I don't mind. I mean, I do mind if it falls in the lake, but I don't mind. It's the one that I take out on the boat with me whenever I do, drone footage. So
yeah, this thing, you just push a button and it automatically goes up. But what I was worried about, because I hadn't played with it enough, I was worried that if I hit the button to land, it would try to go back to where it came from, and I wasn't there anymore. So I'll kind of land it manually, in a little spot, and I was ready to, if it came in sideways, to jump in and try to catch it. But it worked pretty good. So
the way I do it is I'll put it in sport mode. That way the sensors don't work, and just lower it down far enough to where I can grab the bottom of it. And once you turn it upside down, it automatically shut off.
Got you. Well, the problem is if it shuts off, if it turns upside down in the lake, you know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about. So, and this one doesn't even have sensors. It's a small one. It's fairly inexpensive. But now my big one has sensors, but I realized I didn't know it didn't have sensors till I was using it in my golf tournament. I ran into the American flag. I was trying to get some video of the flag, and it's hard to, it's so small, it's hard to see. And all of a sudden I ran into the flag and it went down. It's like, wow. Okay. No sensors in this one. But all right, guys, we've been on for an hour, 34 minutes. I appreciate every one of you guys that have been part of this tonight and on the channel in general. And I did mention a couple weeks ago I was going to do a giveaway for an ACC crappie stick. I got to do a video for that. I've not done it yet. I apologize. But hopefully this week I will have a video out explaining what the contest is about. I think I was going to do it at 4,000, but we're getting close. I think I'm going to do it at 4,500. I don't know. I got to do a little more thinking on that, guys. But we will be doing that. I think I'm going to probably give away 2 ACC crappie sticks of your choice. Well, for 2 different people, and make that kind of a fun thing to do. So it'll be like last time. I do have a little random generator that will choose a comment out of the comments on the video. So that's a cool little thing I found. But I'll give you all the instructions. Y'all just stay tuned for it. Got the new video releasing Thursday, and got a little bit of drone footage in there. The one video that I actually did record. So it's you'll see it. Anyway, y'all have a great week. SK, thanks so much for being on, and for sharing your knowledge. I mean, I always want to say something to you, SK. And I love how you had that big old thing sticking out.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it works pretty good because it cancels out anything that's going on around me. I don't hear it, and that's what I like about it. That way I can focus on
Sure.
what we have going on.
Yeah, I know. I used to use one as well, and I wound up going. I've got this little microphone here now, and so that's why I'm on speakers. I had to kind of adjust it to make sure it wasn't getting feedback. But yeah, I used to use those all the time. I've got one right there. It's just I probably should have put it on tonight. Just so I didn't have to mess with all this stuff, but it messes my hair up, man. Yeah.
Well, put it over the top of your head.
look at my hair, bro. It doesn't mess my hair up. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great week. God bless you, and we'll talk to you later on. Thanks again, SK. Appreciate it, brother.
Anytime, brother.
All right, bud. Hey, stay on for a minute if you would.
Okay.